Welcome back to the Painfully Honest podcast. Today, we're starting differently. No rush, no small talk, no surface level introduction, just truth. Black History Month is not just a calendar moment. It is a reminder, it is a reckoning, it is a celebration of survival, brilliance, and undeniable impact. And before we go any further, sit with that. Because for many of us, Black history has been packaged in a very specific way, reduced to timelines, reduced to trauma, reduced to February. But our history is not confined to struggle. Yes, there was slavery. Yes, there was segregation. Yes, there were systems intentionally designed to silence, to suppress, to erase. But that is not the full story. The full story is endurance. The full story is imagination. The full story is creation in the face of restriction. We pay homage to the women and men who fought, who created, who organized, who imagined, who built, and who stood firm against systems designed to silence them. People like Harriet Tubman, who didn't just escape slavery, she went back over and over again, risking her life so others could taste freedom. People like Frederick Douglass, who understood that literacy was our power and narrative ownership was liberation. People like Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. dreamed out loud in a nation that preferred silence. But here's the part we don't always say. They were not anomalies. They were reflections of a larger truth. Black excellence has always existed, even when it was illegal, even when it was dangerous, even when it was inconvenient. Our history is not confined to oppression. It is filled with innovation, creativity, and global influence. We gave the world soul food. Food born from scraps, born from limitation, born from resilience and ingenuity. We shaped culture through music that became the soundtrack of humanity. From the sorrow songs in the fields, to blues, to jazz, to gospel, to country music, to soul, to hip hop, and to R&B. Artists like Nina Simone, Aretha Franklin, and James Brown. That wasn't just entertainment. That was affirmation. That was cultural architecture. And beyond culture, innovation. The modern traffic signal, developed by Garrett Morgan. Blood banking systems advanced by Charles Drew. Architectural breakthroughs driven by George Washington Carver. Our fingerprints are on art, on science, on culture, on movement, on progress. And yet, there are still moments where it feels like those fingerprints are being intentionally smudged. We are living in a time where conversations about race make people uncomfortable, where curriculum gets revised, where language gets softened, where the expectation, sometimes unspoken, is silence. But silence has never been our story. Not for Fannie Lou Hamer, not for John Lewis. And it cannot be our story now. So what do? We double down, we stand firm, we forge ahead. But to move forward with power, we must know where we come from. Because history is not just information. History is instruction. History is warning. History is blueprint. And right now, all we truly have is now. Now to speak, now to build, now to protect excellence, now to ensure our contributions are never erased or diminished. For the record, Black history is not seasonal. It is daily, it is living, it is evolving. Every day is Black history. Here at the Painfully Honest podcast, we create space for truth, for dialogue, for legacy, because honoring our past is our power, protecting our present is our responsibility, and building our future is a non-negotiable. This is the Painfully Honest podcast. I am your host, Calvin Payne, and this is Black history.